Yes, we can. We are going for it. Luke Shaw has revealed the target for Manchester United this season, not any other season, this particular season in the Premier League. Shaw feels United can win it. Welcome to the United Sport. Like, share, and subscribe. Question is it realistically possible for Manchester United to even just think about the top four, just the top four, and later on winning it? My name is Webb. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'm here to give it to you as it has come from Chicago, where we will be back in action against Bournemouth tomorrow in a game that I hope again we see the excitement and the intensity that we saw against West Ham. But remember, guys, it's intense lately when you talk the internet and money, because people are getting rich overnight. Honestly, for lack of a better word, I mean literally, like, people are just getting rich overnight because of the internet. Listen, the internet can change your life in ways you cannot understand, you cannot even fathom. So you better as well spare time, go to whoever you trust. If it's not me, find someone better you trust, someone you can afford. Probably if my $15 or 52,000 Uganda shillings is too much for you for that hour, find someone, but just learn how you can also fetch this money that's there for everyone is taking from the internet. Let's get proper into it. For me, the number is down there, and today is the penultimate day. Of course, we are charging $15. Starting next month, it's going to be double that. Yeah, it's going to be double that. Let's get it. So what's going on? So we are in Chicago, of course, where we're going to be having our next game tomorrow against Bournemouth in this preseason tour. And Luke Shaw, one of the most senior players in the team currently, 11 seasons at Man United, has been in these preseason tours, I think more than anyone in the team now. And he says he has never in his 11 years at Man United been at a preseason where he felt this team is together. The togetherness he's seen in this tour of this preseason is nothing he has seen before. And he says the belief in the lads that they can do it, the quality in the players, the cohesion, but most importantly, what the players, the new signings have added to the team, not even just on the pitch, but most importantly off the pitch, is a lot for them to believe that they actually bank on it and go for it. Now, and you can wonder, what's that? I will not go so much into the quality on the pitch and what have you, but the cohesion, and I've been consistently singing about this, that Amorim, first thing he wants to do is to create an atmosphere of belonging where everyone feels I'm part of this and I want to be here. I want to be a part of it. I believe in it. I understand it. I appreciate the boss and how he wants to play football. I appreciate his backroom staff, the bosses, the CEOs and whoever, and the direction they want to take, and I want to be a part of it. I want to be a part of the journey to bring Man United to the top where it belongs. Now, all the players there want to be there. And that's why Amorim has consistently said that for him, even if we didn't add a single signing, he would be happy starting with these players because they do want to be there. And they've got the hunger. They have shown. They are all good players. That's why they're at Man United. Bad players don't play at the biggest football club in the world. So there is a good footballer in each and every one of those players. But if the atmosphere, the environment is not conducive for them to express themselves and feel comfortable and happy and enjoy their football, they are certainly not going to express how good they are. So Shaw says what he has seen and what Amorim and Ineos have managed to achieve first is bringing that togetherness and cohesion and feeling of belonging in this team. That's one, very important. And then he says what Mbuma and Cunha bring off the pitch is good. And he did not mention exactly what they bring off the pitch, but already in the interview that Mbumo, that's the right pronunciation of his name, I think, according to himself, what Mbumo brings and Cunha to the team is that the way you carry yourself as a top elite footballer, as a top elite athlete. We are talking one Brazilian international, the most difficult national team to be a part of, to break into. Cunha is a starter in Brazil. We are talking of a player, this Cunha, who has floored every defense, every defender in the Premier League. We are talking of an Mbumo who has just consistently destroyed the Premier League like he was born for it. Now, Mbumo comes in here with a personal chef, which perhaps is not unheard of. But for a player to have a pace coach, a coach helping him to increase his pace, it just shows you. And we're not talking of a Rashford who is a top earner in the Premier League. We're not talking of a Man City player who is one of the top most paid players in the world. We're not talking of Cristiano Ronaldo. It's only players like Cristiano Ronaldo who earn top money, the highest amount of money probably there is, who you would think would really spare money and say and pay a chef, a private chef, and a fitness coach, and a pace coach, a specific pace coach. But Mbeumo, who was earning barely £50,000 per week at Brentford, has already a chef and a personal coach to train him on his pace. For United, Amorim had to join United and bring in a 68, or almost 70-year-old one of the world's best athletics coaches to help these players to work on their intensity. Like, none of them knew they needed it and needed to work on it by themselves. But Cunha brings that mentality, shows you what you need to do to be a consistently good player at the topmost level. Work on yourself. Now, these are the role models that these players like Kobe Maino, like Chido Obi, like Aiden Heaven, like Lenny Yoro need. These are the the inspirational traits and behaviors you need as a young player from a senior player, from a marquee signing, not Rashford, who is going for a Belfast bender when you've lost a game against Fulham, a mediocre team, or when you have a good game and you're lying in the lowest position possible you've been, yet Rashford is the top earner and the guy everyone is looking at to save the team. So it shows you why Amorim was quick to select which players he needs to stay in his group and just get out everyone else who is not aligned with what he was doing. So I think for me, I think Shaw's statements, I think, speak to one thing. And I know maybe talking about the Premier League title is a bit being overambitious. Realistically, I think it would be hugely pleasant, of course, but a huge surprise if United won the Premier League title next season. But the fact that Shaw is even talking about it, we're talking a senior player who the boss was asking really about recently, how he's world class when he's fit and what have you. We know how good Shaw can be. He's one of the most experienced players in this team. We know he has got the moral authority to speak, and we know injuries have affected his minutes on the pitch, but that does not take away from who he is as a player, how good he is, and how respected he is as a footballer. One of the best in that position when he's fit. So if he speaks of titles and the quality in this team and the cohesion and the togetherness, and he's been there, I think for me that brings a bit of confidence and belief in what I'm seeing. I mean, what we are seeing on the outside clearly is a product of a beautiful atmosphere created around the team by the manager and his team. And that's why against West Ham we saw these boys looking so sharp, looking so inspired, looking so energetic, so assured, so convinced in what they're doing, expressive, enjoying it, loving it, and living it. So it's because the atmosphere is good, and that's why this guy can even come out here and talk of how Amorim will not say it publicly, but he knows, and the players know, the aim is the title. That's probably those are probably the conversations they're having. Because whereas, yes, other clubs, Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, and what have you, even Daily Mail's supercomputer, predicts Man United finishing 5th, which is good enough, by the way. I think if United finished 5th, it would be amazing. I think it predicts City winning the title, then Liverpool second, Arsenal second, and Liverpool third, then Chelsea fourth, Man United 5th. We'll talk about where I think United will finish later when we finish all our signings and stuff. But the fact that a senior player like Shaw is talking title, it's a case of you aiming for the stars and you land on the moon. It's good enough. Is that the right saying? How have I quoted it right? But you know that old adage that when you aim for the stars, you aim for the stars and land for the moon, or land to the sky, or land on the moon or the sky or something. But you get what I mean. So you aim for utopia, the highest possible point, and if you don't reach it, you reach close, which will be already high enough. So for me, it's a good way, but it's a sign of belief, and that's the most important thing. Football is a game of mentality. If you don't feel yourself, I think anything in life, if you don't believe in yourself, that's why they keep telling you believe, believe, believe. Even when you're sick and you go to a hospital, they tell you to believe that you will be rich, rather that you will be healed. Same thing, I love money. That's the same thing with this internet money. If you believe that you can actually earn online, whether you're educated or not, from wherever you are, whichever phone or gadget you have, if you believe you will come and learn and you will achieve it. Belief is everything. Anyone without belief, you can lose anything in life, but don't lose one thing: belief or hope. Never lose belief and hope. Anyone who is hopeless and does not believe is dangerous. You don't stand around such people. So I like that there is this belief in this team that Amorim has built to an extent that a senior player like Shaw, who probably will not even be there to enjoy the victory, because it's possible that he could leave. There have been those talks, because he says he's in his fittest state in a long time. And even those who have seen him feel he's so fit. And when he's fit, we know what he can do, and we know how important he can be for Amorim. But we don't know whether it's done and dusted and decided that he's leaving. We will see. But whatever it is, it's beautiful that such a senior player is talking top competition there, talking titles in a season where you think every other team is looking good. But these players have got the belief, the confidence that they can do it, because on a good day, if these players just increase and maintain that intensity, the league is just a marathon. It's a marathon, and it's not easy to be motivated for an entire marathon. But if they can maintain that intensity, good enough, United is playing in only one competition, especially, of course, not playing in Europe, that is to say. But I mean, if they maintain that physicality and intensity, this Man United team can beat anyone. With whichever quality they have, they can destroy anyone. Arsenal will be the first to test it. I don't know, because they've got so much quality in their team. Clinical in Gyökeres, and I'm told he scored 8 goals in his first training, and Mikel Arteta had to bench him to not to embarrass his defenders and kill their confidence. Those are reports that came in from there. I don't care what he did, but I'll tell you, this Man United team, even without Gyökeres, even without that quality of a striker, can beat any team if they maintain that intensity, that rhythm, and play with it. Because Amorim is not a respecter of individuals, but if his unit is strong and good, it can destroy the best individuals, because for him, he's all about the team, and the team always wins, because football is a team sport, fam. The individual brilliance will come in, certainly of Cunha, of Mbumo, at some point of Ahmad, but the gist of the team, the squad, has got to look good, not just relying on Bruno and an individual like it has been for the past couple of years. Things are changing and they're looking good. Can Man United win the title? It would be so difficult. It would be, considering what everyone else has done and what they are doing and where they are, it would be a pleasant surprise. I don't think it's impossible. The little I saw against West Ham, if we see more of that against Bournemouth tomorrow, against Everton on the 4th, in the first game against Arsenal, trust you me, we're good. We will be good, regardless who is in or who is out. Mbumo is hoping for the complete Oli Watkins to join. Well, I'm hoping we get both Oli Watkins and Benjamin Sesko, because it's possible. But most importantly, I'm hoping you see it, reflect on it, and rush. Get that number down there on your screen. Make use of it. Reach out to me. If you do not know how you can spend your time on the internet to bring in some money for yourself, come and learn how it's done. The world will not leave you behind. Under my watch, when you wake up, to follow me every day from whichever part of the earth. I'm here for you, because that's what I do. I teach people how to earn online, how to use the internet for good. It's so easy. Come and learn how it's done. This is the cheapest fee that I've charged ever since and I didn't start yesterday, by the way. It just crossed my mind recently to teach people on my platform, that let me teach even these people. But I've been doing this for long, but I do not charge this little. It's because you are my people. I'll double it next month. Probably that's the highest will be on this platform. Everywhere else, people who contact me personally to take me wherever, no, it's different. You have to pay for my ticket if it's out of Uganda, accommodation, allowance, what have you, and everything else I ask. So please come and learn. This is serious stuff. It's not playing games. Listen, the internet is the new way. It's new money. It's good money. It's quick money. It's smart money. It's good money. It's lovely money. You love it. Peace, love, and harmony. Cheers.